What is up, my dudes? It's Ariel, it's your boy. And today I have my September favorites to share with you guys, and I'm pretty excited about it. You guys seem to really like my August favorites video last month, and I liked it. I think it's a good format. I just like really chill videos, kind of just chatting with you guys, talking about stuff I like, you know, like what's not to love. So I am back for yet another month of favorites, September favorites. Can't believe that it's time for that already. That's honestly so messed up, but life, right? Time. It always passes. So yeah, here are some things that I have been doing, liking, enjoying, listening to, etc. this month. Hopefully you like some of them as well. I encourage you to check them out, why not? So the last favorites video I did, I started out by talking about stuff I've been doing, like what I've been up to, kind of like a monthly recap. And when I was like writing down my favorites, I literally wrote activities I've been up to and it's blank. Like I literally don't know what I've been doing. I don't really know what I've been doing. I've been working a lot, just been chilling. Honestly, been a little bit depressed this month. Probably a mixture of like a bunch of stuff. You know, like the seasons are changing and I definitely do have like seasonal depression to some extent. Not to like self-diagnose, but like I definitely get sadder when it's darker out. I feel like that's safe to say. And also this being the first time it's like fall in September and I'm not in school since like ever. I'm taking this semester off for the fall. I go back in January. So it's been kind of weird to like experience this time that I so closely associated with school and being in school and being a student to now just like not doing any of that. It feels very weird. But honestly, I'm super happy about it. Like I'm really glad to not be in school right now. And I thought beforehand, like what will I do to fill all this time that I'm gonna have from not being in school? And there's still not enough hours in the day for me to do the things that I wanted to. So I don't know, I guess that's just the paradox of it. Like there will never ever be enough time and that's just life. I don't know, but yeah, going through some changes in life and myself, I suppose, as one does. I don't know, been an interesting month, I guess. Super short month as well. I feel like it just started and now it's over and like we're fully in fall now. But I don't know, enough of me rambling on about life and the ways of life and these profound realizations that aren't so profound actually. Let's get into favorites. So let's start out with music, because I feel like, I don't know, since doing the August favorites, now every time I listen to a song I'm like, oh, I love this song, I'm just like, ooh, I can't wait to include it in my favorites. So yeah, I have a lot of favorite music to share with you guys. So first is Essifrost. It's Sacrifice Backwards is the name of the song, but Essifrost, I guess, by Sewer Slut. Really like that song. It's sampled from a show that used to be on Adult Swim. I never watched it, but I just think that that's cool. I don't know, I really like it for some reason. I've been listening to it non-stop this month, so I just figured I had to include it. Another song that I've liked, these songs are very different, but Baby Steps by Tisa Korean and pretty much anything by Tisa Korean I've been obsessed with, specifically this month, because I think before that I would hear Tisa Korean's music and be like, oh, it's that like TikTok stuff. But then when I finally listened to some song fully outside of TikTok, I was like, okay, this actually slaps. It automatically just makes me feel the way I felt when I would listen to Soulja Boy or Bass God like back in the day. It just makes you want to like have an attitude. Like it just makes me want to act some type of way. Like I feel like anytime I hear his music it automatically just puts me in a good mood, and I don't know, it slaps. Like it slaps. If it's good, it's good. Either you get it or you don't. I'm sorry. And then another song slash album I have is, I don't think I could say the name on here. I feel like I might not be allowed to say it, but I'll put it on the screen. I've been listening to their entire discography throughout this month a lot, probably like my top listened to artists this month. I discovered their music over the summer and got really into it, and then I just stopped listening to it. But then I listened to the song High Speed Strawberry. It just came on shuffled, and I was like, wait, this actually slaps so hard. So then I just got back into all their music again, went back and listened to a ton of stuff. But my most listened to album is My Love Feels All Wrong. I love that album so much, and my favorite tracks off of it are High Speed Strawberry, like I said, Talk to Me Hearts, and NHK. Those are my faves. Love them as an artist. I feel like they're so underrated. I found it pretty randomly, like not off of a recommendation from someone, but I'm so surprised that I haven't heard more people talk about them because I love their music so much, and that's all. Really love their music, and I recommend you check it out. Okay, so next up we could talk about, do you want media or like clothes? Let's just go with like purchases I've made that have been my favorite for this month. I guess first are a pair of shoes that I got not too long ago, probably a week or two ago. I got these New Rock boots. This is just one singular boot, but you can imagine the other pair looks the same way, and I just really like them. I've been wanting a pair of New Rocks for a long time, probably since May, but they're super expensive, which I honestly completely get because like look at them, they're huge and they're really good quality. Oh, I just noticed that they have a scuff on them. Okay, I've had my eye on wanting a pair, and before I was looking at the black pairs and stuff, and I just couldn't rationalize getting another pair of boots that are like platform and black. So I was just like, I'll admire them from afar, they're cute, but like I don't need to own them. But then on a website called Yuke's, I saw them in August and they were on sale, so I was like, oh, those are cute, and I heavily considered buying them. But then this month they went on like double sale, like their sale price was on sale, so I ultimately ended up getting them for $130 with shipping included, and they were originally I think about $250, so I got them on a reasonable discount, like they were fairly marked down, and I figured I might as well because I've been wanting the style of shoe for a while, and I also don't really have round platform boots like that. And since getting them, I've been wearing them a ton. They're super comfortable. And also another reason why I didn't get them sooner was because I was like, oh, I'm already so tall, and they do seem to have a very sizable platform. So I was like, I don't want to get them and be like 6'5" because I'm 5'11", and every inch matters. So I didn't want to be too tall and feel kind of out of place when I wear them. But they surprisingly don't make me feel too tall. Maybe they do make me taller, but I don't feel like a giant when I wear them. The height they give me feels pretty much the same as like platform docs or whatever. So yeah, I think that they're pretty nice, and I'm glad I got to get them. I can link them below if they're still in stock on the website I got them on, but when I bought them they only had 2 sizes left in stock, so yeah. My next favorite purchase of this month were probably these sweatpants that I'm wearing right now. They're the Praying You Matter Don't Give Up sweatpants. I unboxed them in my Depop unboxing. That was I think 2 videos ago, but really like them. I've been wearing them so much since unboxing them. I wear them all the time, to the library, around the house, out on the town. Like I wear them non-stop, and they're really comfortable, good quality. I don't know if I'm wearing them so much because I paid so much for them, or if I just love them so I'm wearing them a lot, but either way I feel like for having spent so much on a pair of sweatpants, I'm definitely getting some good wear out of them, and I just love ironic clothing. It's just fun and funny, and I like it. So yeah. And my last clothing favorite is this t-shirt. I got it this month. It's Bape, Bathing Ape, but it's Baby Milo. I think that there's somewhat of a difference between like Bape mainline stuff and then like Baby Milo stuff. I don't really know. I actually am not even into Bape that much. I used to be a little bit in high school. I bought a couple tees, but everything I've ever been interested in from Bape was Baby Milo rather than the regular Bathing Ape mainline. But this is just a vintage shirt. I got it from a seller in Japan on Mercari, and it's just such a cute, unique design. It has Baby Milo being abducted by aliens and he's saying help me, and when I bought it they said it wasn't in that good of condition, but when it came it was in such good condition, and it's the perfect oversized tee to just throw on, and I just really like it. I think that Baby Milo is so cute, and I just love clothes that have a character on them. Like, I love Angel Blue with the little Angel Blue guy. I don't know what his name is, but I love Hysteric Glamour and their pieces that have the fuck bear on it. I just love things with like a little character. So yeah, love that Baby Milo tee. Definitely now I'm gonna be on the hunt for some more vintage Bape or Baby Milo designs because I just love it and it's good quality, so classic. I feel like Skateboard P when I wear it. Yes. And then some other purchases that aren't clothing were, one, my COS Porta Pros. I got these I think in the beginning of the month, but I really use them a lot this month to where I feel like give a good review of them. And I actually do really like them. I don't know why I say that like I was expecting not to, but they did exceed my expectations I had. I've tried a lot of different headphones and stuff, and I really decided to get these because my other over-ear headphones that were black broke, and then I replaced them with the same pair, but they were only making the rose gold color anymore, and I just don't use them because I think they're ugly, which is so stupid, but it's just is what it is. So I wanted a new pair of over-ear headphones, and I think that the price of these was pretty reasonable, $60, but all of my headphones for the longest time have been Bluetooth. Like, I have AirPods, and even my over-ear headphones before were wireless. So using headphones with a wire has been a change. They do have really good sound quality though, so I definitely do opt to use them more often than my AirPods. I have the AirPods Pro, and I do think that the sound quality is better on this, especially when I'm listening to certain things, like especially like ambient music sounds really good in these, but I think that rap type music or bass heavy music sounds better on my AirPods. But really like them. It's definitely a bonus that they're super cute and look really nice. Honestly, I feel like they are sometimes more of an accessory than a headphone, but as a headphone I'd say they work really well. They're good quality. I could use a pair of Yaxi pads just to make them a bit more comfortable on my ears, but it's not anything that's noticeable. And I also use this when I'm at the library studying, so yeah, they have been a favorite this month. I've been using them pretty much every day, so I couldn't leave them out. And lastly, I have two new Gloomy Bears, which I feel like I have to introduce or talk about. I have a brown one and a white one that I'm adding to the collection. So now it looks like I have Neapolitan colors of Gloomy Bears, and yeah, that's pretty much it. They're cute. I like them. Building the Gloomy collection. Yes, you love to see it. Next category, we have media. And honestly, last month I had such good recommendations, and now this month I have nothing. I don't know what I've been watching. I don't know what media I've been consuming, but I feel like the media recommendation section is lacking this month. I'm so sorry. However, I have been watching some shows, so here, I'll tell you them now. I started watching Squid Game this week, as did everyone else in the world. It's like #1 on Netflix right now, but it's good. I recommend it. It's not too scary because this is probably surprising, but I get scared really easily. Like, I can't watch some horror stuff because it's just too much for me, and I'm a scaredy cat. But I do like things that are, I guess, like a drama scary or like a thriller or like edge of your seat, but not really horror. So yeah, it's not that scary because I had to Google, is Squid Game scary? Because I was too scared to watch it, but like it's not scary in that way. It's a bit like shocking, but it's not like scary, you know? So yeah, I'm watching Squid Game. I'm like halfway, but I recommend it. I'm sure that you've heard many people talking about it, but yeah, believe the hype, watch it, it's worth it. Also, I have to give Netflix credit because even though it's dubbed over in English, I feel like it's not that noticeable or irritating. Like, I've watched some K-dramas and stuff that are dubbed in English, and the mouth moving being off kind of throws me off to where like I just don't even watch the show, but it's honestly not that noticeable in Squid Game. So yeah, I guess that's worth considering. I also watched Sex Education season 3. Love Sex Education, one of my favorite shows, probably my favorite Netflix original. If you haven't been watching Sex Education, you're so lucky because now you get to watch all 3 seasons, but definitely watch it. So worth the watch. Season 3 was not my favorite season, not as good as the other 2, but even still it was worth the watch. Amazing show, loves it. The characters are so likable, and my favorite character is probably Actually, I don't know. I can't choose. I don't know why I started that sentence. My bad. And then another show I've been watching kind of on and off, and I'm still in the middle of, is Serial Experience Lain, which is an anime that is pretty old. I think it was from the late 90s or early 2000s. I don't know. I just heard everyone talking about it and decided to watch it, just being honest. I like the concept of the whole like cyber technology, new age thing. I think is pretty interesting, and I think it's cool to see the way that it's talked about 20 years ago versus now. I don't know, it kind of makes me nostalgic in a way. It's a cool concept, and I really love the art style so much. It has even inspired me to start sketching myself, which is something I've been wanting to do but have been putting off. Just watching that anime and seeing the art used was just really inspiring to me, and I enjoy looking at it, and it's cool. Also, the storyline is fairly interesting. It's a little bit hard to follow, and if you're looking to watch Serial Experiments Lain, you can watch it on YouTube for free. It's on YouTube, subbed and dubbed, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, definitely worth the watch. You can watch it for free, and it's pretty interesting. And I've also been revisiting Regular Show, the cartoon from Cartoon Network. I used to watch it religiously growing up. It was my favorite, that and Adventure Time, but I've started rewatching it. I don't know, I think it's very fun to rewatch like shows you watched when you were younger, because you notice different things, and in that way it's been fun to watch. Just a good show. Liked it then, still like it now, and it's just really nice and lighthearted, easy to watch, fun to watch, funny. You can't go wrong. Oh, and I almost forgot, I do have a book favorite, which isn't really a favorite, it's just like the only book that I have been reading, so it's the only book I could talk about. But Crying in H Mart, I started reading it on the 1st of the month, and I was like, okay, at the end of the month I'll be able to include it in my favorites and give a comprehensive review, because I'll finish it in 1 month, and I didn't. I'm like halfway through, maybe a bit more. I like just taking it around with me. I read it at work, I read it here and there. I just haven't made a lot of time to like sit down and read it in big chunks, but I really love this book. At first I was a bit hesitant to read it because it's a memoir, and in the past I've only been reading fiction, which I know isn't great, and which is also why I picked up this book, because I was like, okay, it's kind of embarrassing that I'm reading only fiction. I don't know, I feel like I'm too old to read only fiction, which is totally not true. I was like, okay, I'm gonna move up in the book sphere and read something that's like non-fiction, a memoir. But I really love Zauner's writing style. The way that it's written would make you think that it's fiction, or not make you think that it's fiction, but it's not blatantly non-fiction in, I guess, a stereotypical dry way. I think that my ideas of what fiction and non-fiction are supposed to be are pretty outdated and based on my experience as a younger kid and only really liking fiction. But the book is really amazing. I find it to be so relatable in so many ways. Oh wow, like so worth the read. It's a New York Times bestseller. I'm sure many people will be able to relate to it. It's easy to read. It's also super informative about Korean culture and stuff like that, which has been another aspect of it I really just enjoy. I will hopefully be able to talk about it in a more comprehensive review in my next favorites video, I guess, once I've finished it, but really like it. It has been such a good read. A little bit heavy sometimes, a little bit sad, but I think that it's a good balance between being upbeat and funny and also really introspective and kind of more serious and a bit sad sometimes. But it has been an amazing read. Glad I picked it up, and yeah, I really recommend it. And lastly, food, I guess, because I had some food favorites for August, but now I'm kind of just like, I don't know what my food favorites are. I feel like last month I was so in my food mood, I was trying different things, but I feel like now, I don't know if it's because of the change of seasons and stuff, but I've just not even had as much of an appetite. And also I've just been sticking to stuff that I know that are tried and true, which are literally like grilled cheese, hot Cheetos, like nothing good, nothing worth recommending. But orange flavored cranberries from Trader Joe's have been kind of fixated on those this month, so worth the mention. Try them out. They don't have to be from Trader Joe's. You can find orange flavored cranberries at other places as well. I love cranberries and bitter sweet stuff like that, so delicioso. Yes. And with that, that is the end of the video. Those are all of the favorites I've had this month. I'm all out. You got all of them. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little favorites video. Really enjoyed sharing my favorites with you guys. Also, feel free to let me know what other type of videos you would want to see on my channel. I have an idea. In fact, I have a whole list in here of stuff that I want to do, but I think it's always worth hearing what you would want to see. And I don't know, I feel like most of my videos are kind of a combination of suggestions and just like stuff I think about, so would always love to hear your suggestions. So yeah, let a girl know. And that is pretty much it. Stay safe, stay well. Thank you for watching and hanging out with me, having this little chat and reflections on September. All the best for October. Oh my gosh, the time, where does it go? Am I right? Prosperity, blessings, and peace to you all, and I will see you in the next video. Laters.